James, after this session today, you will never ever do that again.
Okay.
You're very close to close to doing it right. All right. The touch it and don't say anything part is 28-year-old sales technology. I was taught to do that in 1983. It was all the rage at the time.
83?
80. I know you already. Your parents weren't even born yet. Okay.
My parents were born.
Barely.
72.
So
76.
So your parents were like 11 years old when I was doing this.
Yes.
You know, if I wasn't this old, I'd be dead. So I'm perfectly happy. Okay.
What?
Yeah, this does matter.
I was born in 49.
All right. Back to Hames. Partially right. Here's what I want you to do from now on. When you see a ding or a dent, I want.
I'm gonna record.
I'm recording this. I'm going to send you the video.
Oh.
Okay? It's recording. When you see the ding or the dent, you're going to say something along these lines. Steve, I see you've got some dings and dents on your vehicle like everybody else in the state of Texas. This is evidence that you have parked your car and someone rudely dinged or dented it. Not to worry. Steve, by any chance, did you look into how much it would cost to get any of these dings and dents fixed?
No.
Most people don't. In fact, 99.8% of the people do not. The smaller ones are 50 or 60 bucks if they can be fixed using the paintless dent repair process. Some of the bigger ones can be up to 150. You've got 8 or 9. However, Steve, you may have coverage that'll fix all these dings and dents for you at no cost to you, dramatically increasing the value of your trade. Did you happen to purchase a paintless dent repair policy?
No, sir.
Okay.
Or I don't know what it is.
It'll be I don't know, what is that, or no. No problem. Something we provide to all of our certified pre-owned customers and new car customers is that coverage complimentary for a year. We will literally fix an unlimited number of dings and dents during that first year, and a really smart idea would be to extend it out to 3 or 5 years. We'll talk about that later, but the first year is complimentary. Now, Hames, what did I do differently than you did?
You address the dent instead of scratch, instead of just rubbing your hand over it, and
Did I say a bad word about their car?
no.
Never said a bad word about their car.
And then you also ask them whether or not they had coverage or protection on that vehicle to kind of try to build value in what we're trying to promote and sell as well.
Not kind of.
Well, what we are
Absolutely
promoting
building
and selling
value.
as well. And on top of that, since you did ask them, since you did bring up the pricing for the smaller ones would be around like $50 versus the larger ones being $150, they automatically start thinking, okay, so I have 8 or 9 of those, so that's going to basically be like $2,000 that I have in dents that could devalue my car, and it breaks it down.
Hames, you are a wise young man. You're 100% correct. Round of applause for Hames. Good job. Now, Khalil, you see, if my car were here, I've got black alloy wheels. Actually, I've got 1 black alloy wheel. The other 3 black alloy wheels have got scrapes where I've hit curbs, and I've had the vehicle for 4 months. I've scraped 3 of my 4 alloy wheels on curbs. What might you say to me?
The exact same thing you just said, only about the wheels.
Okay, and how might that sound?
Okay, Mr. Customer. I see that you have
Scrape your alloy wheels on curbs.
on
I'm gonna guess probably going through a fast food restaurant or a bank drive-through where most of these occurrences take place. And I'll go, yes, I did.
You know, to replace a alloy.
Did you look, not to
Did you-
replace,
no,
did you
did
look
you-
into getting these fixed?
Did you look into getting these fixed?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, you know, on average, these cost about, I'm gonna say $200,
$100 to $150.
$100 to $150, and you have 3 of them
Mm-hmm.
that are scratched.
But Steve, did you purchase
Did
a
you-
cosmetic wheel repair policy?
No, I didn't.
No, I'm Steve. You're not.
Did you?
You're
purchase a
Khalil.
cosmetic? Yeah.
You've forgotten your name already?
Hey. Okay, but Steve, did you purchase a cosmetic grill repair?
I didn't know you could do it. I didn't know that stuff existed.
Well, the best thing about us here,
No, not yet. Steve, had you have?
Steve, had you had purchased that cosmetic grill repair,
Would-
all of these would have been covered at no cost to you.
And your car would be
And
worth
your car
more.
would be worth more when you go to resell it.
But you'll be glad to
But you'll
know.
be glad to know that here at Clay Cooley Volkswagen of Park Cities, we do give a complimentary year of cosmetic wheel
Wheel
repair
repair.
at no additional charge to you, and all your wheels will be covered and blah, blah, blah.
No, not blah, 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 blah. And you can always extend that
And you
coverage
can
out to
always
three or
extend it.
5 years.
3 to 5 years.
Okay. See, this
we'll
is
get back to
this
that
is
later. Formulated?
formulaized.
Formulaic.
Formulaic. Is that the right word?
That is
Formulaic?
Formulaic.
Okay, thank you.
Professor,
Steve asked me how many keys to my car I have.
Steve, how many keys to the car do you have?
Steve, I've got one.
Did you lose or misplace the other key?
I did.
And it's what a lot of people do. Did you look into getting your key replaced?
Yeah, they wanted some outrageous amount of money for
I
it.
was gonna say, your average key these days will be about 200 or so for replacement and programming. Did you have a key replacement policy on your vehicle?
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, basically something that we offer here is.
No,
not yet.
not yet.
What do I say next?
Well, it's a policy that replaces the key fob, and the programming. Had you had that policy, you'd have 2 keys, and your car would be worth more.
Yeah.
You'll be glad to know
That at Clay Cooley, Volkswagen of Park Cities, we offer the key replacement.
we don't offer,
Yeah, all right.
we give you a complimentary.
we provide you.
Oh, so Steve very fast. Provide you with a key replacement as a part of our coverage for our certified and new vehicles. We offer it for 1 year with no cost. Most of our customers go ahead and extend that to 3 to 5 years, but we'll go over that later.
That's picture perfect right there. You're finished. Picture perfect. Okay, Bobby, now you see some damage to my cloth interior. What might you say?
I'd say, I noticed you had some, interior damage. Did you, purchase any kind of, had you looked into, getting any of this fixed? I know there's like a burner.
No, I knew it would cost a lot, so I didn't look into how much it would cost.
Okay, that's like most people, most people don't really look into that. It's on average to, maintain the interior of a car, it's about, $150, $200. Would I say that for the interior though?
It's to fix a burn or a rip or a tear, up to a couple inches long. This is probably going to be $100 to $150. To fix carpet damage, about $100.
Okay, so just a question real quick. So on that, like in regards to like cosmetic wheel repair and all that, like that's covering the entire, like all the road rash on the rim, but on the interior, say they have like a burn, that's 150, but then the carpet, that's another 100.
It could be another 100, right?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Okay, so about $150, $200. When you purchased this car, did you have any kind of fabric repair that you wanted?
I don't recall buying any fabric repair. No.
Okay. Well, here at Clay Cooley Volkswagen Park Cities, we actually provide you with an interior.
Steve, had you purchased that policy, would have fixed all this stuff for you at no cost. You made your car worth a little bit more.
Right.
Okay. Now you'll be glad to know.
I'm glad to know that at Clickley Volkswagen in the Park Cities, we actually provide a 1-year complimentary service. It's actually interior, it's fabric repair. It's actually going to cover all of these, burns, anything that's less than a 1/4 inch.
No,
burn.
it's up to 2 inches.
Up to 2 inches of a burn or tear. Most of our customers end up, extending that to 3 to 5 years, but just remind me to tell you about that later.
Okay. You're getting the formulaic way you can do this. Gonzalo, point out the scratch on my car. I've got a couple scratches where my dog's been up on the, when I come home, the dog greets me and gets up on the driver's side door, so there's scratches there.
Hey Steve, have you looked into getting this passenger side or driver's side door fixed?
No, I didn't.
Mostly, it would cost around maybe $200 just to
Get it buffed out.
Yeah, get it buffed out and everything. I'd be, it'd be not, or I'm glad to tell you that, had you purchased.
Wait a minute, Steve. Did you happen to purchase?
Oh yeah. Did you happen to purchase a policy?
There were fixed scratches on
Yeah,
your
there were
scratches
fixed
on your
scratches.
vehicle. No, I didn't.
Well, you'd be happy to know that if you were to purchase that, you'd that policy you wouldn't have to pay for those scratches
And make your car worth more.
and make your car worth more. Here at
You'll be
Volkswagen-
glad to know.
You'll be glad to know here at Volkswagen in Park Cities, we actually offer 1-year complimentary, free, that service that covers scratches like these. Remind me to tell you about that more later.
Okay.